Hello, Healing Habitat family. This is Chelsea, and I will be sharing with you my sequence for the month, focusing on wide-legged forward fold and variations. I hope you find this sequence grounding. I'm excited to share it with you. So we'll get started in a comfortable seat. Whether you can have your legs crossed, you can sit on your shins, whatever feels comfortable to you. And maybe you start to softly close your eyes. Palms can rest on your knees to ground you, or palms face the sky to receive. And begin to come into your breath. Deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. Begin to notice how your body is feeling today. Maybe where you're holding on to any tension. Maybe somewhere you feel open. Allow yourself to acknowledge those areas without dwelling on them. And remember that this feeling isn't permanent. This feeling will pass. And take one full inhale together. And exhale, open your mouth. Let it go. At the end of your exhale, start to reach your right leg long in front of you. The left foot comes into your thigh or your shin. Inhale, reach your hands above your head. On your exhale, reach your fingertips forward and fold down. Maybe your hands find the sole of your foot or your shin. Allow your head to hang heavy. Shoulders drop down towards the earth. If it feels good, maybe you start to move your head side to side. Relax the muscles of your neck. And unclench your jaw. And take a full breath in through the full length of your spine. On the exhale, release your fingertips. Walk your hands back and towards you. Turn your heart to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand behind you. Allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears. And gaze goes over the left shoulder. And take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. And make your way back to center. And we'll switch sides now. Left leg goes long, right heel comes in. Right knee is heavy on your inhale. Reach your hands above your head. Maybe you gaze up. Exhale, reach your heart down the left leg. Hands find your foot or your shin. And begin to draw your attention to the backside of your body. Allow the tension to release down. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release your hands, walk them back in towards you. Turn your heart to the right, left hand finds the right knee. Maybe you use that left hand to reach your heart up and open gaze over the right shoulder. And take one more full breath in. And exhale, let it go. And start to make your way back to center. Swing your feet around to the back of the mat. We'll meet on all fours or tabletop. And on your inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, pull your belly into your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And continue moving through your cat-cows here, allowing your breath to guide you. If you feel any other movements calling to you, whether that's side to side or front to back, feel free to take them. Your body will tell you how it needs to move today. Begin to make your way back to tabletop. Reach the right heel back, right toes point down towards the earth. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, tuck your chin, pull your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, reach long, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. One more inhale, reach long. Exhale, curl in. And step the right knee down. Maybe you take a round of cat-cow to reset yourself. And left side now, reach through the left heel, toes point down. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, low belly pulls in and up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Keep moving with your breath here. And last one, make it count. Inhale, reach long, stay long, and set it down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And back to a tabletop. You're going to keep your knees stacked above your hips, below your hips. Then walk your hands long. Let your heart fall towards the mat for puppy pose. Maybe your forehead rests on the mat. Maybe your chin rests. With every exhale, imagine your low ribs dropping farther down towards the earth. Now, keeping your forearms grounded, grip your fingertips into the mat. Start to pull your heart forward, straighten your legs. Come into a Sphinx pose top, so the feet press down into the mat, reach through the crown of your head. Really engage through the backside of your body here. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your heart down to the mat. Draw your palms in towards your low ribs. Elbows point back. Inhale, rise up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. One more inhale to lift. Squeeze your elbows together. Exhale, lower down. Bring your knees wide. Press your hips back. Child's pose. Take a full breath in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, open your mouth. Let it go. Take 2 more deep breaths here at your own pace. At the end of your last breath, tuck your toes, reach your hips up and back. Come into downward facing. Maybe you start to pedal out your feet here, bend opposite knees. Move freely with your body here. And start to make your way back to stillness. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. And start to walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Come to a high plank. Hold this first high plank here. Reach through the heels of your feet all the way out through the crown of your head. Maybe you even start to rock forward and back a little bit, keeping that low belly pulling in and up. Hips are lifted. And drop your knees lower down all the way. Tops of the feet press down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, reach your hips up and back. Downward facing. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. 2 more deep breaths. And walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Come to your high plank. Lower down halfway, or you have the option to drop your knees here, whatever your vinyasa looks like. When we back in downward facing, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge. And take a moment here to settle into your crescent. Pull the right hip back, roll the left hip forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, open your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften. Inhale, reach. Exhale, let go. One more inhale, reach up, look up. Maybe you take a baby back bend here. Hands to the mat. Step it back, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Left side, crescent lunge. Inhale, look up. Exhale, elbows wide, open your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften. Last one, inhale, reach up. Heart reaches up and back. Hands to the mat. Step it back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, hips reach back, downward facing. Inhale. Exhale. And step your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, draw your thumbs in towards your heart. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. 2 more deep breaths here. And sweep your arms up and out, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Come to your high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, fill up. Let go. Right side, crescent lunge. And spin the left heel down, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Come back to center. On the next inhale, straighten the front leg, turn your toes to the left, palms come together. On your exhale, left toes turn towards the back of the mat, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. And back to warrior 2. On your inhale, straighten the left leg, turn your toes to the right. Exhale, face the front of the mat, warrior 2. Hands to the mat, step it back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa, whatever that looks like. Maybe you choose chaturanga. Maybe you choose baby cobra. There's no wrong choice to make. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Spin the right heel down, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse your warrior, gaze up towards the top hand. Come back to center, straighten the front leg, turn your toes to the right, gaze up. Exhale, back toes, turn forward, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, toes turn to the left, palms touch. Exhale, face the front of the mat, warrior 2. Hands to the mat, step it back, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Nice job. 2 more deep breaths here. Step or float to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Come to your high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Right side, crescent lunge. And spin the left heel down. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Come back to center. This time the right forearm will find the right thigh. Left hand to the sky. Extended side angle. So I'm going to offer you a few options here. If you feel nice and open and strong here in your extended side angle, you can stay. Maybe you start to bring the top hand behind your back and hook it on the top of your thigh for a bind. Maybe the bottom hand finds the inside of the right ankle. If your hand is on that ankle, make sure you press the right knee open and lift your heart. If you have the full bind in your practice and you're feeling open, maybe you go for it. And stay strong with your breath here. And re-lengthen the top arm if you're bound. Come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn your toes to the left. Exhale, open up. Warrior two facing the back of the mat. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two. Left hand to the left thigh, right hand to the sky. And begin to explore your extended side angle on this side. Maybe you have the bind. Maybe you notice a difference from one side to the next. That's okay. This varies from one day to the next. And try not to get frustrated with yourself. Learn to be patient with your body and listen to what it's trying to tell you. And again, maybe you go for that full bind. If you do, reopen your heart back up to the sky. And re-lengthen the top arm. Inhale back up to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn your toes to the right. Exhale, open it back up to the front of the mat. Hands to the ground, step it back, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Nice job. Start to walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Now start to tiptoe your feet, hips width apart. And then begin to slide your palms underneath the soles of your feet. And draw your elbows towards the front of the room, deep bend in the knees. Gorilla pose. Now is a nice time to give back to your wrists. They've been working very hard. You can massage your wrists with your toes. You can shake out your head. You can also use this time to reconnect to your breath if you've lost it. Relax the muscles of your neck. Maybe you shake your head yes, and shake your head no. And begin to walk your hands back out from underneath your feet. Tiptoe your feet back together. Inhale, half lift, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. This time, interlace your fingers, reach your pointer fingers to the sky. Start to drop your fingertips to the right, hips reach left. Keep rotating your heart up towards the sky. And back to center. Let your fingers fall to the left. Hips reach right. Maybe you even start to shift your weight into the right sides of your feet. And back to center. Inhale, reach up and back, baby back bend. Draw your hips forward, gaze up and back. Inhale, back to center. Pull your low belly in and up. Draw your thumbs in towards your heart. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. One more inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Inhale, reach up, look up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Come to your high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Right foot forward. Crescent lunge. And spin the right heel down. Open up. Warrior two. Inhale, turn your toes to the left. Palms touch. Pause here. Now start to turn your heels in. You might need to narrow your stance a little bit. Bend your knees, draw your thumbs in towards your heart. And inhale, sweep your hands up above your head. Exhale, release them down, let your arms fall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Inhale up, imagine moving your hands with your breath. Move at your own pace here. One more, inhale, reach up, look up. This time, interlace your fingers, draw your palms to the base of your neck, and then touch the right elbow to the right knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Keep moving with your breath. One more on each side. And inhale, release your hands straight and your legs, gaze up to the sky. And release your hands by your sides, interlace your hands behind your back. Reach your fist towards the back of the room, heart reaches up. And start to fold forward. Your fist can stay resting on your low back. Or for a little bit more of a shoulder release, maybe you start to drop your fist towards the front of the room. Allow your body to surrender down here. Maybe you shake out your neck. If you start to feel a little fatigue through the shoulders, you can always bring your hands down to the earth. And start to make your way back to center. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, and start to roll up to standing, pulling that low belly in and up. Turn the right toes forward. Step the back foot in. So we're in like a mini warrior one. So take that right hand, pull the right hip back, reach the left hand above your head. On the exhale, reach your heart forward, keep pulling that right hip back. And then release down, hands frame the front foot. If you need a little extra lift here, you can use your blocks. If you don't have any blocks at home, you can get creative. Maybe you have 2 pillows or 2 books you can use. And stay with your breath here. And check in with yourself. Maybe start to notice somewhere where you feel lengthening, somewhere you feel opening. And 2 more deep breaths. And if your hands aren't already on the mat, bring them back to the mat. Step the left foot in, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Come to a high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. And spin the back heel down, open up. Warrior two. On the inhale, straighten the front leg, turn your toes to the right, palms touch. Heels turn in, toes go wide, soften your knees, draw your thumbs in towards your heart. And on your inhale, release your arms, gaze up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale, soften. Keep moving your arms with your breath here. Imagine pulling everything in towards the midline. Inner thighs squeeze in towards center. And one more, inhale up. Interlace your hands, palms go wide. And cradle your head in your hands, elbows draw wide. Right elbow to right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale to switch. Keep moving with your breath. Last one, come back to center. Release your hands, straighten your legs, interlace your fingers behind your back, reach your fists behind you, gaze up and back. And start to fall forward, reach your heart down. And notice where the weight is in your feet. Maybe start to shift your weight onto the balls of your feet. Notice the connection between the soles of your feet and the earth beneath you. And release your hands down to the mat. And maybe your fingertips graze the mat, start to sway side to side. If you have a little extra space, maybe you grab onto opposite elbows. Then you let your upper body release down. Allow gravity to do the work for you. And maybe you start to bend the front leg. And begin to explore your skandasana here. You have some freedom to move here. Maybe the back toes start to come off the mat. You can maybe take a twist if that feels good. These are all just options. Don't feel obligated to try something if it doesn't feel right in your body. Now is also a nice time to play with tripod headstand. If you're feeling playful, maybe you pause the video and take a little time to play. Wherever you are, begin to make your way back to center. And bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips. Rise up to standing. And turn the left toes forward. Step the back foot in. Mini warrior one. And pull that left hip back. Roll the right hip forward. Left hand stays on the left hip. Reach the right hand above your head. Gaze up. And start to reach your heart forward. Keep tugging back on that left hip. And then surrender down, both hands frame the left foot. And again, if you need to use your blocks to give yourself a little lift, you can. And try to bring your awareness to the full length of your spine. from your tailbone up through your low back, the middle of your back, the upper back, your neck, the crown of your head. And one more full breath in. And exhale, release down, set your props to the side, hands come to the mat. Step the right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, look up. And draw your palms together, plug your thumbs in towards your heart. Begin to shift your weight into the left leg. Draw the right knee in and up. Send the right leg back, reach through the ball of your foot, bend the standing leg. We'll come into a crescent lunge. Now drop the left arm behind you, open up your heart to the left. Inhale, reach up and back. Left hand finds the right thigh if you can. On your exhale, right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. You might need to slide that right foot back just a little bit more. Left hand to the sky. Now you're going to take the left toes, open them up to the left, and start to turn onto the side of the right foot. So your heart's going to start to face the left, and then lower your hips down to the mat. Left hand reaches to the back of the room. If you feel like you're slumping through that right shoulder a little bit, just start to walk that right hand out a little farther. From here, take the left hand and you're going to bring it to the inside of the left foot. And then turn the right heel over to the left, come back on the ball of the right foot. So imagine like your feet are in crescent lunge. Hands are on the inside of the left foot. So we're in a lizard lunge here now. You can stay with that right knee lifted, or maybe you start to lower the right knee down. These are all options. So if you find one that feels good, feel free to stay there. So you can stay here if you like for a nice hip opener. If you have a little more space, maybe you start to lower down onto your forearms. If this looks scary or feels like a little too much for you, you can slide a block underneath you and place your forearms on the block. And once you find your lizard lunge today, allow your body to surrender down and find that space of effort and ease. And begin to draw your breath into your hips. You also have a little freedom here. If maybe you'd like to take a twist or play with grabbing the back leg, we'll get there in a second. So for the twist option, bring your hands back to the mat. Right hand stays grounded. Left hand reaches behind you. Maybe the right knee starts to bend. You can play with just touching that back foot. Or maybe you grab a hold of the back foot. If you do find that back foot, reopen up your heart, shoulders roll back. And release the back foot. Hands come back inside the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Hover the right knee above the mat. Pull the low belly in and up. Squeeze the left knee up and back. Three-legged dog. And take some circles with your knee here. Notice the space you've created in that left hip. Re-lengthen the left leg, three-legged dog. Lower it down, step or float to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Palms together, draw your thumbs in towards your heart. Start to ground down through the right leg. Feel all four corners of the right foot on the ground. Pull the left knee in and up. Like you're stepping tall on a very tall stair. Maybe you wobble. Send the left heel back. Reach your heart forward. Lower it down. Crescent lunge. And open your heart to the right. Right hand falls behind you. Left hand reaches forward. Inhale, reach up and back. Reverse your crescent. Now bring the left hand to the inside of the right leg. Shimmy that left heel back. Reach through the right fingertips. Now start to turn the right toes open to about 3 o'clock and then turn onto the outside edge of the left foot. Hips drop down to the earth, gaze past the right hand. And again, if you need a little more space for that side body, scoot the left arm forward. Bring the right hand back inside the right foot. Turn onto the ball of the left foot. Come back into crescent lunge legs. We need to adjust your foundation a little bit. Hands are inside the right foot. And then slowly start to lower the left knee down. And find your lizard lunge on this side. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's a little different. Remember, you have your blocks or your alternative prop to use. Maybe you use this opportunity to do a quick scan of your body. Show it some gratitude for how hard it's worked today and all the other days. And bring your hands back to the mat. I'll offer you the twist variation again. So the left hand is grounded, right hand reaches behind you, turn your heart towards the right knee. Maybe you start to bend the left leg, tap the left foot, maybe you grab a hold of it. Allow yourself to play here and have patience. Release the back foot. Hands come back inside the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, hover the left knee. Pull the right knee up and back. Three-legged dog. Take some circles with your knee here. And maybe take time to go in both directions. Reach the right leg long, straighten the right leg. Lower it down, take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. On your inhale, roll out to a high plank. Hold. And then slowly start to lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. And you're going to keep the left hand right underneath the left shoulder. Right hand reaches out to 90 degrees beside you. You're going to use that left hand to help press yourself up and over, roll onto your right side. So your ankles can stay together, or for a little bit more of a deep twist, you can bend the top leg and place it behind you. You can really lean into this Stretch as much as you need to. So the more you shift your weight back, the more you're going to open up through your heart. Left knee is heavy, deepening the twist. If your body tells you to back off at all, just start to roll your body weight forward. And begin to slow down your breath. And gently begin to roll back onto your belly. Slide the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Left hand reaches out to 90 degrees. Press yourself up and over with the right hand. Maybe the right leg falls behind you. Maybe your eyes are softly closed here. And take 2 more deep breaths on this side. Begin to roll yourself back onto your belly. Knees stay together. Press your hips back. And come into a child's pose. Your hands can stay reaching long. Or to give your shoulders a nice release, bring the tops of your hands by your feet. Crown of the head rests on the mat. Maybe your hands find your heels. Notice the places where your body is touching the mat. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, let it go. And begin to swing your feet around to the front of the mat. Take as much time as you need to. Soles of the feet are grounded, knees are bent. And begin to roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. And start to walk your heels in towards your hips. Knees are hip width apart. And on your inhale, press into your forearms, lift your hips to the sky for a bridge. If you'd like to take a more restorative option, you can slide a block underneath your low back. Maybe start to shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Interlace your fingers. Maybe reach your fist towards your heels and lift your hips just a little higher. Really allow your breath to travel into your heart. One more full breath in. Exhale, lower your hips down to the mat. Let your knees fall to the right and the left. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. And we'll come back to center when you're ready. So we'll take one more round here. You have the option to take bridge or wheel, your choice. You also have the restorative option with the block as well. And on your inhale, lift yourself up. Press through the soles of your feet, reach your heart forward, no matter where you are. And 2 more deep breaths. And tuck your chin, lower yourself down to the mat. And grab onto the soles of your feet with your hands for happy baby. Knees draw in towards your armpits. And begin to rock side to side. Imagine the space between your shoulders lengthening, opening up your collarbones and your heart. And from here, you can take any movements you need to finish up your practice. Maybe that's a gentle inversion. Supta Baddha Konasana. If you're near a wall, you can bring your legs up the wall. Just ask yourself, what does your body need today? Eyes are softly closed. And awareness is inside. And whenever you're ready, we'll begin to find ourselves in our final resting pose, whatever that looks like to you. The legs can be long. Palms can face the sky to receive, or palms face down to ground. Now is your time to rest. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. And wiggle your fingers. And wiggle your toes. And begin to reach your hands above your head. And take a full body inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, open your mouth. Let it all go. Begin to draw your knees in toward your heart and let them fall to the right, roll onto your right side. Remember to be kind to yourself, to be kind to others. Begin to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And sweep your arms up and out. And draw your thumbs into heart center. We'll close our practice with 3 cleansing breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Inhale, fill up your lungs with that last sip of air at the top. Exhale, let it all go. May be happy, may be well, may be peaceful. Namaste.